Denise Richards downsizes to apartment amid financial struggles. Denise Richards has had to downsize from a lavish mansion to an apartment with her family amid financial struggles. The former RHOBH star has had it hard when it comes to her ex-husband, Charlie Sheen, and him paying up. Now she has had to do whatever is necessary to keep herself afloat. Keep reading for more details on her small space. Denise Richards downsizes to apartment amid financial woes. It was not an easy time for Denise Richards when she realized her marriage to Charlie Sheen was not working. She was pregnant with their second child, Lola, but decided to leave. Furthermore, they did not have a prenup, and he was at the height of 2.5 men. Therefore, she could have gotten half of everything but opted not to. Denise continued to work steadily on reality television and made-for-TV movies, but then, in 2021, any Charlie assistance stopped, per a judge ruling. Denise went to work on RHOBH in 2018 and stayed for 2 seasons, but likely had no idea that she would not have any support. While on Beverly Hills, Denise and her family lived in a Malibu rental, which, unfortunately, was affected by wildfire smoke, so they moved. Now, as seen on her new reality series, Denise Richards and Her Wild Things, she lives in an apartment. She stated she had a house, but her husband, Aaron Pfeiffer's family, took it over. Therefore, she went on to rent 3 apartments in this community, which go for $6,000/month. Denise has stated that she uses one apartment to live, one as a studio, and one as an office, but neighbors disputed this. They claim that they have only seen her entering and exiting one space. It seems that the reason for the drastic downsize was not that she did not want a lavish home, but rather could not afford it. She previously owned an $8 million mansion that was 8,200 square feet, had 2 pools and 6 bedrooms. It was sold the same year she came on RHOBH. Financially, the apartments are better for her. As an insider shared, she lost a lot when Charlie stopped paying. Making the best of things. When Denise Richards parted ways with RHOBH, it was a huge financial wake-up call as she garnered a hefty paycheck. She was working on The Bold and the Beautiful, but then moved on to OnlyFans after her daughter, Sami Sheen, joined. This helped immensely, but allegedly, Denise was still struggling. Therefore, doing another reality series was a financial no-brainer. Unfortunately, Denise Richards and Her Wild Things is not a bad show, but the ratings continue to drop. The series premiere garnered 491K viewers, and by the following week, they had dropped to 356K. If there is no season 2, it is unclear how she will maintain her lifestyle. Fortunately, OnlyFans has been doing quite well for Denise, so she may just have to amp that up. Denise Richards has always been the poster child for Hollywood glitz. From Bond girl to Bravo queen, she strutted red carpets, filmed in dream homes, and lived in luxury that most of us could only fantasize about during late-night Zillow scrolls. But in a plot twist fit for reality TV, the former Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star has swapped her mansion for a modest Los Angeles apartment. Yes, an actual apartment building with neighbors and elevator dings and laundry machines that take quarters. Whispers of financial woes have been swirling around Denise for months, and now the rumors have slammed into the pavement of reality. Gone are the gates, the sweeping staircases, and her signature white furniture collection. In their place, neutral carpet, compact living space, and the kind of vertical blinds that scream starter pack more than celebrity sanctuary. It's hard not to gasp. This is Denise Richards after all, once married to Charlie Sheen, once swimming in sitcom syndication royalties and tabloid infamy. She's lived in sprawling ranch homes in Hidden Hills and custom-built retreats in Malibu. But even diamonds crack under pressure, and lately the pressure's been mounting. Insiders say the move wasn't exactly voluntary. Denise, who's been chasing acting gigs and OnlyFans checks to stay afloat, found herself faced with mounting property taxes, staff she could no longer afford, and perhaps the nail in the financial coffin, a lawsuit involving a former business associate gone sour. It's the sort of slow bleed that happens quietly in Beverly Hills. First, the housekeeper is let go, then the security, and finally, the 5-bedroom dream home becomes a weight too heavy to carry. So what's the apartment like? Surprisingly, normal. Tucked into a quiet corner of West Hollywood, The two-bedroom unit is functional but far from flashy. There's a small balcony that looks out over a parking lot, a galley kitchen that fits only 2 people at a time, and a living room Denise has transformed with soft throws and candles, trying her best to replicate the cozy glam aesthetic she once mastered on a much grander scale. Honestly, it's humbling, a close friend of the star shares. She's trying to embrace this chapter. It's not what she envisioned for her 50s, but she's determined to see it as a reset rather than a downfall. Richards herself hasn't spoken directly about the move, but cryptic posts on her social media hint at reinvention and resilience. One quote she shared last week read, "Sometimes you have to lose the life you thought you wanted to find the one you were meant for." Fans flooded the comments with love, but some couldn't help but notice that the sparkling chandeliers and luxe backyard pools of past Instagram posts had been replaced by IKEA floor lamps and indoor plants struggling for sunlight. Her daughters, Sami and Lola, are reportedly supportive but surprised. They grew up with a certain lifestyle, another source says, but they're grown now, and they've got their own paths. They're proud of their mom for making a tough choice instead of sinking deeper into debt trying to keep up appearances. Hollywood can be a cruel town, especially for women over 40 who dare to stop smiling. Denise's offers have dried up in recent years, save for a few guest appearances and a lukewarm reality TV proposal that she allegedly declined. Even her foray into OnlyFans, which made waves and headlines, hasn't been enough to sustain the lifestyle she once lived. And with Charlie Sheen's support payments reportedly dwindling, Denise is navigating uncharted territory on her own. But don't count her out just yet. This woman survived the chaos of Charlie, a toxic Housewives reunion, and an entire film where she played a secret agent in heels. You think a one-bedroom is going to stop her? Laughs one industry pal. If anything, this might be the fire she needed. Indeed, whispers are growing that Denise is cooking up a comeback, not a sad, grasping at fame return, but a gritty, self-produced project that could tell the real story behind the headlines. Something raw, real, something that blends the old-school soap star with the hard-won wisdom of a woman who's learned how to fake a smile in stilettos while her life quietly collapses behind closed doors. As for her ex-RHOBH castmates, reactions range from genuine concern to thinly veiled schadenfreude. Kyle Richards, who recently built a new walk-in closet bigger than Denise's current apartment, posted a generic "sending love to all the strong women out there" on her story. Erica Jane, silent. Marcel Bavath, who's always maintained a calm distance from the drama, liked one of Denise's recent throwback pics from happier days. Lisa Rinna, let's just say she's been suspiciously quiet. Uncharacteristically so. The fans, however, are not quiet. Team Denise is rallying online, praising her vulnerability and applauding her willingness to strip away the facade. "She's giving us the real housewife," one commenter said. "No glam squad, no infinity pool. Just a woman trying to stay afloat." For now, Denise Richards is living simply. She's traded her designer walk-in closet for a single dresser, her ensuite spa tub for a cramped bathroom with outdated tile. She walks her own dog instead of sending someone else to do it. She goes to Trader Joe's. She smiles politely at neighbors who do double takes when they realize who she is. And maybe, just maybe, this is where the comeback begins. Because in a town where appearances are everything, there's something oddly refreshing about a star who doesn't pretend. Denise Richards, downsized and unfiltered, might just be the most relatable she's ever been. And in today's world of curated perfection, that might be the biggest flex of all.